Hey guys, Nachi here, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on this luxurious little twist out that me pull out of my bag. So this is the twist out that we'll be doing today. I love twist outs. I love twist outs during the summer. I haven't done them in a couple years because my hair just wasn't where I wanted it to be lengthwise. I feel like personally, this is my personal opinion because I'm on my personal channel.
To you,
it is disrespectful
to
for
you.
one woman. Red.
To you.
It is disrespectful.
To you.
It is, first of all, it's disrespectful in general.
To you.
I feel like twist outs look really, really good when your hair is either super short or super long. That's just me personally. I think that once you get to like any kind of awkward stage, it also too looks awkward. So for me, now that my hair's grown a little bit in the last couple months, I feel like this is a perfect time to start doing them again. I've done 2 this summer so far, and I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon. I think it's good like once a month to do your twist out, let your hair breathe, let it just be out, let it be free. I'm a person that co-washes very, very often. So personally, my hair never really gets oil. It doesn't like oil every day, but once in a while, oil's great. So at least this also gives me the opportunity to oil my hair, oil my scalp, stuff like that. If you're interested in seeing how I accomplish this twist out, subscribe to me. Again, not gonna say, you know, keep watching because this video will not continue until you subscribe. Now that you're subscribed, wonderful, thank you. Let's get into this video. Okay, so we are going to start in the shower. So my hair gets co-washed every day. So the last time I had it wet was yesterday. So it's still relatively damp, but we're gonna run water through it and rinse out the conditioner. My hair's gotten really long and I'm actually super proud, but I'm in disbelief. So I just want to keep taking care of it and making sure it stays that way. So I use the AUSSIE Miracle Moist Conditioner. It's the only thing I really use in my hair right now on a day-to-day basis aside from gel. And I just add ample amount to my hair and I work it through, saturating as much of the hair as possible. Then we're going to get into combing it out and basically detangling in the shower. This way, by the time I get out the shower, it's very easy for me to style it and make sure that the twist out goes well. I don't ever comb my hair dry. I haven't combed my hair dry in a couple of years, and that kind of helps with length retention. So I recommend you do this all in the shower. And then you're just gonna tie it back into a bun. Sorry that the shower was getting so foggy, but I shower with hot water. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I'm just tying it back in a bun, nothing special. And then I just make sure to bathe my skin, wash your legs, and we get into the twist out. So I use the 3 Sisters of Nature Spiral Pudding to do my twist outs. I've been using this for as long as I've been natural, which has been several years now. And it's just the best thing that I found for twist outs. I'm sure there's other things out there, but it's affordable. It gives me the results I want. So I've never had a need to look elsewhere. So right now I'm just combing out my hair and just sectioning it off into the twists. I'm using the mirror and my camera's display just to see what I'm doing. This is how much I use for the first twist. I think it's a bit too much. This spiral pudding is like pudding, it's thick. So I feel like how I ended up starting with that much product, I didn't end up using closer to the end, and especially the texture of the hair at the back of my head is very, very fine and it's a looser texture. So I certainly did not need this much product when using it on these curls. I would recommend that if you have anywhere from 4A to 4C hair, yes, use that amount. But if you have like 3C or less of a curl pattern, I definitely recommend you don't use as much spiral cream. So right now I'm just showing you how to twist. It's a 2-strand twist, super simple, just one clump of hair over the other, and you just repeat that process through the twist all the way to the end of your hair, and then you just do it multiple times throughout your head. So this is what my head looked like once all the twists were in. I basically take the time to go through and see if there are any that I find might need to be retwisted, some that I got lazy doing, and just make sure I'm distributing the product through it again. But you can see that even just after finishing my hair, I've already gotten some definition in the curls. So it is a really quick process once you have this on your head because of the fact that the spiral pudding is kind of waxy. So you already start getting that definition. So now all you gotta do is wrap your head and go to sleep. Alright, so I just took off my headscarf. I don't think I showed you guys that, but like when you sleep at night, like if you're a black girl watching a Twistout video, you should already know, like you're tying your head tonight. Yeah, so I just took off my headscarf. I didn't do anything special to it, but wrap it like this and tie it like this. I would say the most important thing is make sure all your twists are through the hoop and you're not pinning them down, because the minute you pin them down, you're gonna start crimping them and messing with their shape. So that's all I did, and then I tied it up, oops, like this, and I made a knot. That was literally it. So anyways, I just took off my headscarf. This is what we're working with today. The twists look good. Like if you want to wear twists, you can. You can wear these for a couple of days if you really wanted to. Personally, I feel like they make me look 12, so I don't. Tyler thinks I look good and that's so sweet of him to like love that for me, but like I'm just like, no. I think her name's Kim from Living Single. What's her? Living Single, Fresh Prince. Now I gotta look her up. No, Kim from Living Single was Queen Latifah. Her name was Maxine in Living Single. Erica Alexander. I don't mind because she's beautiful, but I mean, like, this doesn't even look like Maxine. This looks like Maxine's 12-year-old daughter. Anyways, let's get into taking these twists down. So what you're gonna need, because of how I have to twist my hair, I personally need a comb, so I use the end of my tail comb. And then you're gonna need any oil. This is the Curls Blueberry Mint Tea Scalp Treatment. It is certified organic blueberry seed oil, corn mint, and coconut oil. And it's good for, it says, proven to soothe, refresh, dry, itchy scalp, relieve itching, prevent breakage, and encourage hair growth. Ew. There we go. There we go. The reason I use this oil is because I find, first of all, I have barely used it. It's like right here. But I find the few times I use it, it actually does encourage hair growth. If your twists still have a white cast, don't worry about it too much yet, because that is the whole purpose behind the oil. The oil will help with the white cast. So I just need to get a clip or a hair scrunchie. Just like when I started the twist, I start at the back. I like having my hair up in a bun because it helps me control what I'm taking down. This oil also comes with a dropper, so it makes my life easier. Just a couple drops into the palm of your hand, and you basically want to rub this up and down your twist and just kind of find where it naturally separates. And carefully, ever so gently, just pull the twists out. And you should have nice, juicy sections of hair. So my logic when taking down the twist is that my fingertips should always have oil on them. They should be greasy. Not only does it take away the white cast from the hair and the product that we used, it also is making sure to seal in all of the moisture that I'm trying to keep in here. So this is technically the LCO method if you think about it, because we started with our hair wet. So we had our liquid, and then we had two forms of cream. We had the conditioner, and then we had the, it's like a curling custard or whatever, curling cream. And then now we are using oil. And then you're just sealing that stuff in. And that's what's gonna make your twist out look good for a couple days and your hair feel healthy. And while you're taking them down, feel free to move your greasy fingertips through your scalp so that you're making sure your scalp is also being greased. As someone who co-washes every single day, I don't have the opportunity to grease my scalp as much, so I take this time. I'm like, you know what? I have to grease my scalp. Once I start getting to the section of my hair that's more like 4B, I start using more oil because in comparison to the back down here that's more like 4A, I would say it doesn't need as much oil. Oil just weighs it down. So once I get into the middle that has more of the 4B texture, I make sure to add more oil because it needs it more. So while editing, I'm realizing that this 3 Sisters cream causes a lot of flaking. Like if you guys look at my shoulders, there's a lot of product on my shoulders. So I would recommend you do this with a towel over your shoulder or not wearing clothes that you care about. Like don't do this after you get dressed, do this first. I ended up showering. This was way before work. I just do my makeup first, then I take everything off in the shower. I ended up showering, so I never noticed it, but now that I'm watching it back over and over again, I'm like, wow, it actually gets really crusty. So that's just something that you should notice. I still like the results. I don't think I'm going to switch it or anything, but obviously, disclaimer, there's clearly hella shit on my shoulders and it looks like I have bad dandruff. Okay, so now our twists are all out. I will always have like a terrible shape because the fact that the hair at the back is looser, so it always falls like straight down. It doesn't give me like that little cute little, yeah, that moment. It just does this. So now that this is done, you want to still rub oil through, but you're gonna need a pick. You want to just like pick the hair and give it volume. I like going from the, not like going from the root. You're supposed to go from the root because it gives you almost like, just like that, more volume. And then any pieces you kind of want to break apart more, they're too defined, you can. I think that I have a lot of pieces that I did that automatically during the process, but you can just take your clump of hair and separate it more, like so, if you want even more volume. Okay, I feel like I'm overall very happy with this. I hope I can do a side by side so that you guys can see what I'm talking about when it comes to like picking and separating the curls. Because this is what we want in the end. And then if tomorrow I decide I want my part on the other side, I can do that. This might be the side. I'll show you guys what I talk about with the middle parts. There's just something about it that's off on my head. Like my hair just needs to be like a little bit longer. Like just a smidgen longer, and I feel like I can pull this off. And then if you want to do, this is why I love Twistout. You want to do half up, half down. You can. And the hair is like so soft because like we literally just gave our hair like a treatment. If you think about it, your hair is like so soft. I love it. Yeah, half up, half down. This is how my it's worked today. And I thought, oh gosh, sorry.
Who?
And I thought, this is what I need to do, is come back on and just show y'all. So yeah, another style here, real quick. I was just like playing with it. And I love Twistout because I'm like, I don't have to lay my baby hair. For what? I actually have edges now. It's like they don't need to be laid down every 5 freaking seconds. So yeah, anyways, another style. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this clip, but I just want to show you guys how cute it looks. We'll wear it in the middle part, just because I said I couldn't. All right, I just hate it. Like I feel like my head looks like a boob, 2 boobs, a chest. So thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any other natural styles that you want me to try out. I would love to, honestly. I've been meaning to do more natural hair tutorials. I'm just so tired. Like natural hair tutorials take days. Like in this case, it takes 2 days. You have to let something sit overnight and you have to see the results the next day. And a lot of times I film like same day stuff. So let me know and then I can accommodate and plan if you're interested, and also subscribe to me. It doesn't pay my bills yet, but it could one day. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye.